Welcome to the QuestCast, where the quest gets cast and the cast is on a quest. I'm Adrian, the Dungeon Master.
I'm Zach, I play Thane.
I'm Dad, Vatriarch.
And Alex is still not with us. That's okay. Well, it will be a thing. By now, though, you have probably heard his solo episode. You guys haven't yet, because I still haven't put it out yet. At the time of recording, I haven't put it out yet. As for last time, you two woke up in cells and looked around, and Thane Thalius, was not awake yet, somehow. And so, you guys tried to figure out a way. You were captured by these, we'll call them footmen. And defeated them and got all your stuff back. And now you are back at camp. And I did say that took a while to get back to camp, and it's already been another day, pretty much. So, what are you guys doing? While it's time to rest, like getting dark again.
I would assume that after all that travel, we would try to rest, but I don't know if we would try to rest in the same spot.
Yeah, I say we take a rest.
Okay. You guys rest and get up the next morning. No mishaps. So, you guys were on your way to Yondelspire last time and had to stop for to rest. And on your way there's nothing really that happens. If you guys want to talk amongst yourself, that's fine. But because if you'll remember, you found out kind of a bombshell before you guys went to sleep.
We don't talk about it.
What do you mean we don't talk about it?
We don't talk about
Why not?
Because it's not the time or the place.
Why not?
I'm lost.
It's not the time or the place.
You're lost.
I'm lost.
The sword and who you gave it to?
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I'm back on track now.
Yeah.
That's not what I thought you were talking about for a second.
Yeah. Okay. So on D&D Beyond and the map here that you guys can now see.
Oh, wait. Wasn't we at Yondelspire?
No.
We weren't there yet. We were on our way there.
Yes, you are on your way there. So as you are walking through the woods, you get to this. You take the Y off to the left, where the one way took you to Geogloth Mountain, the other took you to Yondelspire. And on your way to Yondelspire, the road starts winding just a little bit and getting smaller, and it's almost just a footpath. I mean, maybe a cart could get through. And then you start seeing a clearing. Whoops. As you get to this clearing, it's a pretty large clearing, and you see kind of in the middle, there's a big dirt, almost like a commons area. There's a few houses dotted around it. There's other roads coming off of it to have a couple houses away from the rest of the houses. And as you get closer, at the center of the village, there's a large open area. It's roughly 50 feet across in any direction, and there's a large fire pit in the center of the clearing. There are several large spots on the ground that are a murky brown color, and there are 5 houses situated around the area.
I'm assuming this is the place we're trying to go to.
Yes. And Dad,
Yeah.
it's starting to look slightly familiar.
Okay.
Nothing better to do than set down the elf and start investigating.
Yeah.
So
So I found a safe place to put the elf. Put Thalius.
So you're just gonna set him on the ground.
I said find a safe place for him. Okay, we're going to investigate the first house we come to.
Listen, you guys talk it out. Role play.
I'm taking him to that first house that I see.
That one on the right.
The one on the right, yes.
Okay. Are you going with him?
Yeah, because we never know what's in there. And since he's carrying him, it's going to be hard for him to fight.
So, for those of you, I may put this map on the video on YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify, it's not that big of a deal. But as you guys walk up, those brown spots, they're not wet, but they are almost like something has dried up and gotten mixed with dirt and all kinds of stuff. And then that first building on the right, or before you walk in, it seems like it's been pretty much untouched from the rest of this. And one thing that you're noticing as you're walking through, there are no bodies outside. None. But inside this first house, as you walk inside, you can tell it's the house has largely been untouched. It's just a common looking house, but it seems like there are some pieces of furniture that are just kind of shuffled around in a way that made it seem like there might be a struggle. But for the most part, it seems completely untouched by whatever has happened here.
So,
And if you're trying to find a really safe spot for him, you can walk in and there is a bedroom
okay.
with a bed.
Well, that's what I'm looking for, is a bed to put him
Okay.
in. So he's just not like flopped off on the ground.
All right. And now what are you guys doing?
Magic would come in handy here.
So I walk into the bedroom and I lay him down, and I just check the house out, the room. I investigate the house.
All right. Roll investigation.
14.
14. Again, even on a more in-depth look in this house, you search through the house. There's nothing really of note. It really looks like maybe someone stopped in here to sleep, and there was a small struggle. It's nothing really like maybe they were dragged out or faced with something. You can't tell a whole lot about what happened, but it looks like there has been something happening here.
Okay.
But there was no bloodshed or anything
In the house, at least.
in this house.
Okay. So, is there one of them spots just outside this house?
There is one out and to the left. So as you were walking in to the clearing, the big dirt clearing, there was one just to the left.
Okay. So I'm gonna go out into that dirt area. I want to investigate one of those spots. Look at it. See. I'm assuming it's blood, but that's what I'm checking to see.
All right, roll. You roll investigation with advantage.
19.
19. you remember. You don't have to look very closely. You know it's blood. You remember from your dream as you came down this specific road, there were 2 people to your left right there that you just cut through. In fact, it might even be the 2 that were in the morgue.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the building that's next to it.
On our map I.
Yes.
Okay. Are you going inside?
Yeah.
Because on the outside it looks largely untouched.
I'm gonna go in and look around.
As you walk in, it is almost immediately apparent that someone left here in a rush, obviously. Because, I mean, mostly it's untouched, but you can tell, like, just a cursory look around as you're walking around, it looks like someone grabbed a weapon, flung the like, sheets off their bed or whatever, like if they were asleep, and ran out. But as you're looking, you also are seeing all kinds of components to make potions, a station that you could make some potions, bits of metal. It looks in this building almost like there was an alchemist living there.
I'm gonna walk back out and carve into the outside resources.
Okay.
For this later.
Okay.
Get it back holding for a reason. Gotta use it for something.
So I'm going to continue off the opposite direction he's going to the next house. And we'll go in and look around.
All right. On my map, is that E or D?
Well, it depends on which one I come into. I went into B, didn't I?
No.
No. You went into G.
I went into what?
We came in from the left side. And we
Oh,
went
okay.
To G.
Alright.
You're over there.
Well, I'm going to go down to H.
You're going to go down to H?
Yep.
Okay. So as you're walking down this path, you see another one of those spots where you remember there was a guy run out of his house, out of the house at the end of this road towards you.
Okay.
And oddly, you remember that this is actually even the second place you went. You remember turning to the left and those 2, and then immediately turning to go down this road. And you're going into H. Are you going inside?
Well, I'm going to walk around first.
Around it?
Around it, yeah.
Okay. I mean, it also looks like all the windows are intact. There's no back door. It's just a single door.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and walk in the house.
Okay. As you walk in and you're looking around, the living room, the front area is super simple. There's just a couple chairs. There's a desk with a quill on it, and as you go into the next room is when it gets a little more interesting. There is a full, like, all the walls in this room have bookshelves, and it's almost like a library. And then in the middle of the room, there's like a desk with scrolls kind of all over it. And then in the bedroom, there's like a coat rack with a couple of different robes on it.
Okay. So, nothing of real interest in there.
Not really.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to, on the map, what would be C?
Oh, I will mark that one as we walk out. Just to mark it, just let us know that we've been there.
Okay. You're going to see.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going down that way. All right. Are you going inside? Are you looking
I'm
around?
gonna just go. I'm gonna prepare a
before-
knife, but
Before you ever walk into this, give me a perception or investigation.
it's a 15.
15. The door to this house is actually it's not untouched like the others. It looks like it has been kicked in. It looks like there might be some scratches on the door. It's
I want to investigate the door further than before I even.
okay.
And which house is this?
So I have a question, Zach.
He went to see.
Yeah, he went to see. You're investigating the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second. Let me get back to it. 19.
19. Upon closer look, I said it looks kicked in, but like the door is kind of not necessarily broken, but maybe dented in or something. A little lower than you would expect for someone to be kicking it in. Definitely not someone your size, if it is someone.
With that, I will walk into the building.
You're walking in?
Yeah.
All right. As you walk into the house, you catch the smell of smoke, and upon looking to your left, you see that the fireplace is smoldering. As you take a few steps, you hear an odd crunch beneath your feet and realize that the bar in the opposite corner has been ransacked and the empty bottles are smashed all over the floor. There is a poker/game table in the corner to your right, but the 4 chairs that seemingly go to it have been moved to be around the fireplace, and across the room is another door. And this is what you see. This is the room. So up here, oh, you can't see my mouse. Up here,
Mm-hmm.
it says ping. I don't know if it's doing
I
anything.
can see it.
Up here is...
There you go.
Oh my gosh!
Where
That's the
is it?
fireplace.
Yo, I figured that.
There's the bar.
I'm gonna walk over to the fireplace.
Walk over to the fireplace. Like I said, it is smoldering. It's not like smoke is like filling the room, but you can definitely tell that this has been used.
Recently?
It's smoldering.
Yeah. Is that like bookshelves next to the...
Yes. There are bookshelves.
I'll walk up to the one on the left of the fireplace first. I'm getting the sense that there's other people here, but I'm not gonna...
The left here.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you just looking around?
Just looking to see if there's anything that would be in common importance of what this village was even for.
Roll an investigation.
24. My investigation's 4. I rolled a 20. You know the easy way out of this, right?
What?
Just say there's nothing of value there.
No, you find a little something sticks out to your eye. It's a little journal, and it doesn't really have anything in it. But if you open it and read it, it's basically just saying he worked like somewhere else, and this was just a really cheap place to live for him. Not that, and you find language in there like, not that I needed it to be cheap or anything, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell that by like the amount of bottles that have been crushed all over this room. In the meantime, while that's going on, what are you doing?
I guess I start walking back up to the circle.
You start walking back to the circle?
Yeah, unless I can see this other house off in the distance. Can I see that house over there?
Which house?
F.
Yes.
I would assume this is just a clearing and not.
Yes, it's a clearing. That's grass.
Okay, that's grass. So I'll walk across the grass over to F and check that building.
Okay.
Check around it.
This building, you actually do find a back door, kind of on the side that you were already on. You said F?
Uh-huh.
Okay. As you walk into this room, or this room, this building, you walk into kind of a back, not a back porch, but like a screened-in area where you see a bunch of painting supplies, and maybe a little bit of clay, pottery, evidence of pottery. Walking inside, you also see that there's like basically play memorabilia or theater memorabilia, as well as instruments and things like that.
The one time we need our part around, he's not here.
And then you make your way. I'm assuming you're leaving as well.
That's all that's in here?
Yeah. There's a bunch of artsy, fine arts things.
Okay. Yeah, on my way out, I'll mark that one to
Okay.
that way we know we've been there.
Okay. And what else?
And then I will head back down the path to up here by the main fire, or the main fire pit in the middle.
The main fire pit in the middle. Okay. As you're, what else are you?
Is the fire pit going?
Glad you asked. So while you're sitting there or as you're walking up to the fireplace and you are trying to look at it a little closer, you realize that it is smoldering lightly with a little bit of smoke coming out it.
So now that I know that there's somebody been there recently, or even there.
It looks like it has been used at least since you've been there.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk, because I'm not gonna go explore the rest of the house just yet. I'm gonna walk out and walk to the fire pit.
Okay.
Because if, when I walk in, it seems like there have been people there, I'm gonna want someone else help,
Okay.
just in case.
He's walking to the fire pit.
This fire is still smoldering. It looks like somebody could be still around.
There's a fireplace in the building I just came out of. It was still lit. It might still be there.
Did they have anybody coming up here to check this out? Or could it be just somebody looting?
What I want to know is where all the bodies have went. We know where two of them are.
You guys also remember that Felix was supposed to be this way.
Oh, could be Felix.
You're also thinking
Wasn't
when you saw the marks on the door, it didn't look like anyone that would be wearing shoes or anything. It was crude. It was not like a. It was short, but not like a dwarf did it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well, my thing is, if it was him, why would he be kicking in a door like that?
Yeah.
Which I haven't told him that part yet.
Yeah, but as far as the bodies go, Felix was sent to retrieve bodies.
Right, but we didn't pass him on the way, which we don't know if he.
But he could have passed us while we were with the foot people.
But we've only been gone, what, a day since? 2 days at most?
So now it's been about a day and a half since you last left Windgate.
And he only had 2 bodies then. There's no way he carried the rest of the bodies from here to there since then.
Oh, no. I say we need to stick together for the rest of this for a little while.
So let's go finish exploring the house that I was in, and then...
Dad, what did you get on your investigation of the blood earlier?
A 19.
A 19. Okay. As you're looking around again, and just as a cursory, you guys are standing in the middle of this clearing, and you're kind of seeing where it looks almost as if there have been bodies dragged, drug, and they're all leading to the house almost straight north on this on this map. It's not quite north, it's more northeast, but
B, yeah.
B, yeah. Okay. That's the one I thought I went to originally, yeah. Okay. It appears that that body's been dragged over toward this house to the north. Let's go check that out.
Before that, just in case there is someone here who shouldn't be here, let's go finish exploring the rest of this house, and then we can find the bodies. There
Okay.
might be more after we're done here.
All right. Yeah, we'll go clear a few more of these houses.
We're gonna walk back up to C
you guys going to see?
Yep.
Cool.
to go finish exploring that room.
All right. Then we will go back to C. Are you both going inside?
We're both in. I'm going inside.
All right. So what are you guys doing in this house as you walk in? Dad, you see the same scene as you walk in. You hear crunching under your feet as you look down at the glass, and you see 4 chairs over by the fire that are scattered about almost randomly, and a game table that has been untouched. And
Looks like somebody had a good time.
I'm gonna point to the door at the back, and I'm gonna see if you'll just go rushing in, just in case. Because if there's there.
by the way, the door is there.
Yeah.
Okay. I figured you knew that, but
So is it closed?
it is closed
Okay.
at the moment.
If a big guy like him comes rushing in, there's someone there. They're probably gonna get scared,
Okay.
and I'll be right behind you.
So I go and just push the door open and step in the room.
Okay. As you open that room, you realize it's not a room. It is actually a hallway.
Okay.
I'm trying to do this and it's not working well. It is actually a hallway. And to your left you see a door. To your right you see a door, and straight across the hallway you see a door.
Okay.
Take a door and we'll go in.
Might as well go for the one straight in front of us. clear
Okay.
it, and then get the other one.
All right.
If you'll watch the door so nobody comes out one of the other two.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I'm doing this, as you walk in, you can obviously tell that this is a dining room. But what has happened here is there is broken glass. All the chairs have been strewn about the room, and the table is also, it's not flipped or anything, but it has been moved.
Okay.
And it is very apparent.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around and just
And there's a door on the other side of the room.
on the other side of the room.
Straight ahead, past the table.
Okay. I don't know. You think we should clear the other two rooms before?
I think we should. Because if we can clear the other rooms, make sure there's nothing in them, then we know we're not missing anything.
Make sure there's nobody gonna come in behind us. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the hallway.
Back to the hallway.
Yep.
How dark is it in here now?
It's
Because what I'm getting, is there any way of light getting in these rooms? Is there candles?
I'll say that there's candles that seem to be pretty much almost burnt out.
So it's kind of dim then.
It's dim. I'm not gonna say that gives any debuffs or anything, but it's just
Well,
it's.
You have dark vision, don't you? Okay, so it doesn't matter then.
Oh, you both have dark vision.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
fine.
well, then it doesn't matter at all.
But that's what I was trying to figure. Because if he didn't have dark vision, that would partially affect things. But it's fine.
So it's also middle of the day, and there's been windows in
Yeah.
a lot of the rooms, except for the dining room here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go to one room. You go to the other. Since we know that.
Well, if you want to go to one, I'll s- keep watch in the hallway.
And
Which one are you going to?
if I'm walking out of the dining hall, I'm gonna go to the right.
Out of the dining hall to the right.
Yeah.
Okay. As you get to this door, give me a perception check.
16.
16. You hear, just before opening the door, you hear a soft click from inside the room. But as you open the door, you find a bedroom. You find a bedroom, and to your left is a chest, to your right is a chest, and to your right is also a bed.
I'm gonna go.
There's nobody in here.
I'm gonna go to the right and have him come to the door. That way he can. If there's someone hiding behind the door,
Mm-hmm.
they can't just shut the door.
Also, remember, we're creating a story.
All right.
I'm gonna ask him. Will you come to this door?
I'll move up behind you, yeah. And step just inside the door.
You're going over to the right, and he's inside the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk to the bed
Mm-hmm.
to investigate to the right side of the bed. To investigate to see if there's anything there.
Where what
I'm gonna look under the bed and see if there's someone hiding under it.
Okay.
Because I don't.
So you're looking under the bed.
Get a knife ready. But yeah.
Knife ready? I
And a
want
dagger.
everybody to roll initiative. Where's my pencil go? All right. So as you look under this bed, you are looking at a goblin who goes, hello, and he starts scrambling out from under the bed on the other side.
Hi, it's Adrian from editing. So, I want to just say that at this point something had happened and I had to step away for a second. And so, what you're hearing, or what you will hear, is probably them talk about something, and then I'll come back. Deuces.
I knew there was someone. It was too obvious for there to not be.
All right. Well, especially when he said he heard a click.
Yeah. Well, that was. They were either going to be hiding behind the door for as soon as you come in, shut the door behind you and stab you. Or under the bed.
Uh-huh.
Or in the chest.
Yeah, well, there's 2 chests.
Yeah.
One right beside you. And one in the back. So I hear him, I see him. So now I push the door completely open
Okay.
up against the wall. Make sure there's nobody behind there.
We're in initiative order now.
Huh?
We're in initiative order now. Initiative.
Okay.
That means it's this guy's turn because he has the highest initiative. He scrambles out the other side of the bed and he holds up 2 hands and he's like, whoa, 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 wait, stop. And he's going to use... No, you're standing in the way. So as he says that, he says, let's even the odds. And as he says that, 2 goblins pop out of the chest at the bottom of the bed, and 2 others pop out of the other chest.
So, there's a part in this where we were just talking that you can't cut out now.
Why?
Because we literally talked about that. That there were only a few places they could be hiding: behind the door, under the bed, or in the chest.
You are now kind of trapped in between a bed and a goblin.
Yeah.
He says, let's get them, boys. And he pulls out a sword. Now, as he pulls out this sword, he kind of pulls it off of his back and he starts two-handing it. And it looks really, really familiar. It's a black metal sword with red details throughout it. And he jumps across the bed and swings at Zach. Oh, I guess I need to... That is... that is a 6.
No, this is.
And then it is... So we're going to go...
So he jumped across the bed at me, to me?
Yes, he's now here. He's now across the bed, and you're now in between him and another goblin.
Okay.
That is Valtrar's turn.
Okay, so can I see all of them but the 2 behind the door?
Yes.
Okay. So, all right, what I want to do is my magic missile. I got 3, there's 3 missiles to go with the magic missile, right?
Yes.
And I can do up to 3 targets?
Yes.
Okay. But I want 2 to go to the one closest to him that just jumped across the bed,
Okay.
and 1 to the closest one to me.
So you're taking... Ooh. Okay, yeah. Roll 2d4 together.
Oh, D4, never. Sorry, wrong one.
Here, you want to
Did you roll a d6?
Yeah.
Here.
2 and 2.
So 4 plus 2 for it being 2 of them is 6 to him. Okay, and then 1 next to you. Roll another 1d4.
A 2.
A 2. So 3. Sorry, I've got a bunch of enemies.
I thought the last in the turn order.
Actually, you're next.
Ow, I rolled a 9.
2 of them rolled a natural 1. So the 2 to the left of you are like still fighting with the.
They're like, how do we get this thing?
They're still fighting with the. And then the 2 that are at the end of the bed have already jumped out. They're not. They didn't get a nat 1 on their.
So the ones at the end of the room are still trying to get out.
Essentially.
Okay.
Yes. Well, flavor-wise, yes. And then that brings it to Thane.
Wow.
As long as Dad's done with his turn.
Do I have anything else I can do other than move?
You have a bonus action. You know, for your bonus action stuff, your bonus action command.
He also can take his bonus action to still attack with his weapon.
Offhand.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because it would be the second. It would do less damage, but
I mean,
It would only not deal his strength.
yeah.
hmm.
So you could either
So-
command or
Okay. Let me.
I don't know his character, so
We're also using.
Do
the
I have
special-
my weapon in my hand?
That's up to you.
could you? I prepared. a weapon,
You
dude,
didn't say you had a weapon prepared.
but I'm changing mine as soon as I can.
But it is a free action to get a weapon once on your turn.
Right now I'm stuck with my dagger in hand because I forgot that I have a short sword as well.
Give him a scythe.
Yeah.
Is that what you're...
So how
Did you-
close are they?
Dad, your space is 5 feet. You're pretty much 5 feet away from
Yeah.
him. And 10 feet away from the other ones. Actually,
I have 2 within 5 feet of me, though. Huh?
you have 1 within 5 feet. 1's 7 feet.
Okay. Can I step up and use my bonus action? To where the 2 of them was within 5 feet?
What are you trying to use a bonus action for? Tell me.
I want to move. I want to get as many in a 5 foot area so I can do sword burst. Do as much damage.
Okay, yeah, you can step up and do that. You're not leaving either of... You can do it to where you're not leaving either of
Yeah,
their...
because if he moves like that, he's not leaving the vicinity of the other.
But you do know that you can't use magic missile again, right?
Oh, he has once a day in it.
Yeah, it won't let me use that. But these others are at will.
Yes.
So I want to move up and use my bonus action to use sword burst.
Okay.
So
Does that say it's a bonus action?
I think it is.
I don't know. It just says at will.
Tap on the spell. No, it does not. It says 1 action.
Oh, I can't use it as a bonus action.
No.
Okay, so
Screw us over.
as quickest I can get, I'll grab my hand axe and strike the one closest to me with the hand axe.
Okay, roll your attack.
D20.
17.
That hits. Yeah.
And it is a 1d6 plus 3.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. No, I forgot. It won't be plus 3. It'll just be a d6.
Yeah, you don't get the.
An attack is an action. I'm going to let you use your bonus action offhand, which doesn't let you add your strength and stuff.
Oh,
So just a d6.
okay. 3.
3. With that, it is Thane's turn.
Alright. Well, I'm going to put my dagger away. Get my side.
Just kind of flick your wrist and they switch.
Yeah. And I'm gonna swing at the one who jumped across the bed to hit me.
Okay.
$11.
11 does not hit. 11 does not hit. Not him, anyway. Well, he is also like wearing like a chain shirt, which is really weird because the others are not really. They're wearing leather armor. What else do you got? Anything else?
There is a dust. I could go.
As you swing, he kind of ducks it and he goes, "Ah, miss me!"
I'm used to fighting midgets.
Hey, don't call me that. And the other one goes, "Yeah, don't call us midgets." And then the one still trying to hop out of the trunk go, "Give you just a second." And then the one that's at the furthest of the room, other end from Vatrark, will run up to Vatrark and
3 or 4.
sorry, I meant just straight across. Gob 1
Okay.
is going to swing and a miss with a 7.
So I just kind of deflected him off.
Yes, and then the other one's going to turn towards you, and he goes, "Yeah, you've slashed him twice, or you've hit him a couple times now, and he's got like magical marks on him, and one small cut." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna hurt you."
Yeah, he's sitting Mars
And he's gonna roll to hit you with his scimitar as well.
Did I tell him about the Owen getting bad rolls tonight?
That's a natural 1. He swings, and you just he doesn't even like he swings, and he's meaning to swing like diagonally, but he comes straight down and hits in the floor, and he's stuck for just a second. And I'm going to say that gives whoever is going to attack him
You didn't
advantage.
have it pop back up and hit him in the head? Or...
No, he's stuck in the floor for a moment trying to get it out.
Okay.
And then the two at the other end of the room that are still trying to figure out what they're doing finally get out of the chest, and they're going to use all of their remaining movement to rush you as well. And that'll be 1 attack for each of them. That's an 18.
I have a question.
I'm an 18.
That hits. Meets it, beats it.
If I push him out of their range, they don't get attack opportunity on him, right? Because he didn't really move out of range, he was pushed out of it.
I'll say that's fine. But you still have a goblin in between you and him.
You realize I have a way of getting out of that, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not- I'm not worried about that.
Dad, you have an 18 and a natural 20.
Okay.
So we're going to 1d6 for the first one. That'll be a whopping 3 damage from that one. And then we're going to roll 2d6.
You said 3 from that first one?
Yes. And then 9 from the second one. And they go, "Don't worry, guy, we got you." And it is now the first one that jumped out from under the bed with the double-handed sword that is a dark metal with red on it. And he goes, "So, did you guys come here to kill me? Kill us?"
Actually, no. You attacked us. We were just searching this house.
"Oh, well," and he swings at you again. Sorry, I didn't know what goblins get earlier. That is a 6 to hit. You can tell he's very unwieldy with this too big for him sword. And he goes, "Hold still!"
I'm not moving. You're just bad.
That means it is Vatrark's turn. You now have 4 around you within melee.
Sweet, that's great. I like that. I will now use Sword Burst.
Okay. What do I need to roll for these guys? Read the spell.
You create a momentary circle
Dexterity
of
saving throw.
Dexterity save. Okay. The first one is a 10.
I don't know what he... Is it just his dex?
It's
They're going against?
10.
so he saves.
Dex is a 10. Yeah.
The next one is a 6.
That hits.
He's just gonna die. That's Gob number 2. He's death's door.
Well, he has to roll his damage for
Yeah,
it.
well, it's gonna be 1.
Is that what he needs?
The next one is a 21
Jesus.
He saves.
and a dirty 20. So there's only one that actually gets fully hit. Does it say that it's half damage or no?
It just says dex save or take d6 force
Oh,
damage.
well, you got one of them.
I got a bonus action though.
Okay. Okay. What you got, Dad?
I have action surge.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't take a bonus action. That's just a thing you can do.
Okay.
Okay.
You can actually waste both your action and bonus action and then use action surge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's per turn.
I'm gonna
Is that the only one?
use the I'm switching to my switching does not use an action, does
It's a
it?
free action.
Okay. So I switch to my scimitar. And as I swing it out, I swing at the first one. Or
Okay.
swing at the nearest, closest one to me. The
You've
one
used
that-
an action.
Huh?
You have used an action already.
Yeah. This was just a bonus action.
Offhand. Which means you're going to roll and only add.
No, you don't, it won't add it. It would just be the. What you.
Offhand attacks are odd.
It'll be whatever my sin.
I mean, the scimitar's upgraded, so it does have higher damage,
Oh, yeah. It just add +1.
but it doesn't get its strength.
Roll
modifier.
an attack roll. Which one are you trying to hit?
The one that come out of the chest right by me.
That's the one you killed.
There's two of them that come out of that
Okay.
chest.
Okay. The other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 2 hits.
A natural 20.
Roll, what is it, a d6?
2d4.
So roll 4d4. And add 1.
Sorry. And I have another one here.
14, 15.
15. Is that with the +1?
That's with
You
the
just cut him down easily. You feel like you're back in your dream again.
Hey!
Well, that's a spoiler. I didn't know what happened.
Okay. Now I'm going to use my action surge.
Okay.
And that gives me a full action with my scimitar.
You want to know? It could. You want to know what else is cool about Action Surge?
What?
You could cast another cantrip.
Yeah.
Or not?
Okay.
Yeah. But,
Sword Burst.
Oh.
He can Sword Burst again.
yeah, I could. Or I could use the other one. Green Flame Blade. Which is only fire damage. But don't I get to hit it 2 different ones with the double-bladed scimitar?
You have to use a bonus action to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but I don't want to risk them deck, both of them dexing again on the.
I think
On the sword
Sword
brush.
would be a great.
So I want to. So when I pulled it out, I hit this guy, and then I just want to swipe at the guy behind me. I want to just jam it straight
'Kay.
back into him.
Roll an attack roll with all your bonuses.
A 19.
A 19, that hits.
What do you want me to roll?
Your damage, 2d4 plus
Your strength or whatever.
plus strength.
Plus my.
Whatever it says next to it.
The guy that you're fixing to swing at says, "You killed my friend," and the other one hits him on the shoulder just a little
plus.
bit. What about our other friend?
So it's 9.
Okay.
Well, as I go and push that slash him, I'm like, I'm gonna kill you all.
He goes, "Ah, no," and it's Thane's turn.
You already know what I'm gonna do.
Just attack
He
it.
doesn't need help with anything yet.
Attack it.
Before I attack, though, I'm going to use. Well, no, he said not because it won't affect me. Never mind. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing at it with the side. 17.
Oh wait. That just hits.
Alright.
Just hits.
6.
Ow! Oh, that hurt. Why'd you have to hit me like that?
Drop the weapon. We can call it a day.
But I like the weapon.
Then you will lose an eye.
I like the sword.
Can I specifically state that when I hit him, I didn't hit him across the chest. I hit him on the face.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
There's only 2 left, right?
3. 2 normal goblins and then the one I'm fighting.
I've done killed 3.
No, you haven't. You've killed 2. You've hit 3.
4 actually.
And now it is. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause he didn't
He goes, "No, we'll kill you," and they both swing at you again. That's a 21
That hits.
and a 14.
That don't hit.
That does not hit. Okay. So,
Your AC's 18, so.
D6 plus 2. Okay. What is with these rolls? 3 damage. As he slashes across your shin, you take 3 damage.
He gets cut as he's bending down for the hit. The other one then just kind of like swings over him.
yeah. But the one that you stabbed into, and he was like, "You killed our friends," and you said, "I'm gonna kill you too." He's the one that slashed across your shin. And now it is back up to the sword boy. So okay. So the guy with the sword, he's gonna go, "Well, joke's on you," and he puts his sword. He holds his sword up, and he's going to take a disengage as a bonus action, and also dash. He jumps over the bed. Oh.
Which that would take probably half his movement.
He jumps over the bed, scrambles over the bed, and he runs past you. And since he took a disengage, he cannot be hit with opportunity attacks or targeted for opportunity attacks. And he runs out the door, and he goes towards the room, the dining room. And you don't see him anymore.
How does he have that much movement? Jesus.
Well, he did dash.
How did he get there when I'm still in the doorway?
He disengaged. He's smaller than you.
Oh.
It is now Vatchark's turn.
Yes. So I will use sword burst.
Okay. I need 2 dex saves, correct?
Yes.
Not like that though.
That's a 21 and an 8.
He doesn't.
The 8 doesn't save.
Okay. So roll your, I believe it was 2d6
I think so.
for sword burst.
Yeah, 1d6.
Oh, roll your 1d6.
2d6 is when he levels up next.
4.
4. The guy that you had stabbed, he doesn't get out of the way in time, or he doesn't dodge the swords that come out of you. And he falls. He gets stabbed by one sword directly through the chest, and he goes, and he looks over at the other one. Avenge me! And then he falls. And he goes, "Avenge you! I'm outnumbered now."
Is that 4 or 3?
4.
And then I'm going to use my commander bonus action.
Okay.
To give him an
I'm
action.
gonna, because it won't be putting me in his range, I'm gonna dash as far as I can towards
Okay.
the other one.
So dash will give you your movement speed, which is 30, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't see where he went, but 10 foot gets you to the door, and another 10 foot gets you to the doors in the middle. And I'm going to say that you didn't really see where he went either, because you're dealing with 2 guys.
Yeah.
So, however, I will say that instead of just the door at the other end of the hall being closed, the dining room door is also closed now.
Okay.
But 20 feet gets you, I believe, directly 10.
Well, if he got all the way in the room with a dash,
20 feet gets you here.
okay.
Another 10 will get you in the room.
Yep. So I'm gonna.
You do not see him. However,
I figure he's in that room.
the other door is open across from you, and it wasn't open before.
Okay.
And now it is the goblin's turn. He's going to go, you killed all of my friends.
So you want to die too?
That's a 13.
No.
He like blocks it, so you're ready to die too.
And that takes it to someone's turn who we cannot see. I will go
You
ahead.
skipped my turn, but
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's your turn.
it's fine.
Go ahead.
All I was gonna do on my
That
turn
was your you can use your
Yeah.
movement now.
Yeah, but I can't get into the other room. I mean, I can, but I'm gonna wait.
Which
I'm just
other
gonna
room?
hold.
You're gonna hold an action.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I wasn't saying. I was just saying that.
Okay. Now it's his turn.
I wasn't saying that because skip my turn and then go back to that the way you can finish up.
I'm going to go ahead and roll something.
So,
He's doing something that you guys cannot see.
I assume I have my shield with me.
If you don't ever take it off, then probably.
Yeah. And with that, it is Vatrark's turn.
I'm going to make this slow.
Please don't. I have a bad feeling about what's coming, so.
So, I take my shield. You know, I blocked his deal. I tell him I'm going, and I just backhand him with my shield.
Okay. So because you're using an improvised weapon, roll a d20 to attack plus your strength. Just plus your strength. No proficiency, nothing. Just your strength.
That would be the plus in strength, right?
22.
Not the big number, the little number. That says plus on strength.
22.
Okay. That hits. Roll a d4 plus your strength.
7.
And he goes, oh, ah! and his head just gets crushed and pops like a grape between your shield and the wall.
Damn, that was faster than I meant to go.
Weakling. Walk away.
You have an army. We have a Hulk. I can't keep that in now.
That's right.
And with that,
We have a bugbear.
I still got a bonus action.
I mean,
you can't see him.
No, but I can move.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I can move into the same room that he's in now.
Okay. Is that what you're doing?
Yes, that is.
Okay. As you get into the same room, is there anything you guys are saying to each other?
Did you see where he went?
no. When I look at you and go, that was fast though.
Faster than I meant for it to be.
And guess what? This is where we're ending our session. So, this was a fun session. You guys got to the fight sooner than I anticipated. Here was my thoughts on what was going to happen. I thought we were going to have a long, drawn-out episode of you guys just exploring, and then you guys get to this fight and see the guy, and we were still going to end mid-fight, but it was going to be like he was going to pop out at a different time, and,
I'm taking that sword from him. I don't care. Remind me next session though, before we kill him.
Well, apparently that's not a sword that you want to have.
I don't know that though. I don't know if that one.
You
does the
should
same
suspect that by now.
thing. Yeah, but I don't know if that one does the same thing.
So, here's...
There's something I
I mean-
need to ask that goblin before we kill him.
Obviously, I can't tell you,
Yeah.
right? Like,
But
It looks the same. I bet it has a different. Because he said he was buffed some. So instead of,
I have an idea of what it is, but
I'm thinking instead of doing, sending me into a trance state to go kill people, that one might buff you. So like if you got both of them together, you'd be a little badass.
I don't want to say what my thought is yet because I'm gonna wait.
I mean, I'm just having fun, and I'm trying to make a story that is not just, you know what I mean?
What I need to ask him is if he killed the dwarf. That's what I gotta ask him next time. I was going to, but so much stuff happened.
I know you do not.
I know.
Speaking of things I know and you don't,
A lot of things actually.
how are we feeling about the campaign without Alex at the moment?
Without Alex?
Yeah,
We should see it. We need our card.
me too.
Yo. We need some entertainment.
This Alex, when you listen to this, we miss you. We want you back. We want you back.
We need you back by next session.
I don't know if next session will happen, but we need you back,
By the
Alex.
time this airs, that session is what I mean.
No, I've talked to Alex a little bit, and maybe soon, maybe not. Well,
He's dealing with a lot of stuff right now. So.
yeah, but we're working on it. We're talking about it. We are talking about things.
Basically, what it comes down to right now is we need a third to keep everything in line because we can't do it ourselves.
Yeah, actually, let's do something. As my streak to Alex today. Hey, Alex. We want you back.
Please.
And I'm leaving it in. We'll talk to you guys next time.